What also is taken away is the fact that, well, Maya's still dead. Lilith is presumed to be dead, but I mean, something strange about the sky and that Phoenix that makes me think, or Hawk, and makes me think she's not dead. Maybe they're gonna do some DLC in the future, like Lilith returns. I don't know. I do kind of wish they would bring Maya back, though. It was, her death felt like forced on you. Not like Roland's, where it came out of nowhere. I mean, because when you're playing Borderlands 2, you're annoyed with Jack, with like how he's on your audio logs constantly just shitting on you, and then, you know, laughing about how rich he is. But you're not mad at him until he kills Roland. And then with this one, I don't know about other people, but I already don't like the Calypso twins from the jump, because they're cringy as fuck. It's like they brought the modern world, or our world, into this world. You know how people, you know how they are with social media these days. They put that in Borderlands, and yeah. Well, because they talk about super fans and followers. They start streaming, basically like, comment, subscribe, that type of shit, and I'm like,
yeah, they're like YouTubers or something. Streams, whatever you call them.
they have way too much recoil reduction.
They get taken out by somebody like them. I wouldn't do this to them. Like, that did to her.
And the thing is, it's like, yeah, you don't take them serious. And there's sirens, but it's like, man, if we were to go, if you told me in the second Borderlands we're going up against sirens in the next game, and you didn't reveal to me what the Calypso twins look like, I'm like, man, this is gonna be great. Going up against sirens, but
yeah, the concept sounds good. Till you see who the sirens are.
right now that I know who they are, I'm like, nah, it sounded like a good idea, but wasn't that good.
That can ruin a game too. A bad villain.
I run big kick. That's gonna be really annoying for the guns I run. I'm gonna just try to gun the main quest of this game, and I guess try to see what goes on in that Avengers thing, because some people seem to believe that you can get an exotic from the multiplayer stuff, and I kind of want to know for sure. I might not even get one today, but I know I can get through a lot of runs in there. It'd be interesting to play. Yeah, most people have a year though, I feel like, by now. Especially after knowing how everything carries over.
No, I mean on the like the games that you can like save 50% on because you're a PlayStation Plus member.
Oh yeah, you can, yeah.
They got Origins up there for $19. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Especially with the new one coming out so, you know,
I literally just thought about Dragon Age Origins. That's how bad I want a medieval game.
Yeah. I hope they're serious about that Mass Effect trilogy remaster or remake, whatever they're talking about doing. I think it's just people wishing.
I don't think
Yeah.
they need to remaster it at all, because remasters are usually garbage. It's just like a slight cleanup in the graphics. I was like, no. After seeing a remake versus a remaster, remakes are way better.
Oh, remakes are definitely way better. I just never played the original trilogy. That's why I would grab it, because it'd be like a new game for me. The graphics. That's the only reason I'm like into it at all.
Those people are much better off just, if they have an old system, just go to an exchange, pick it up for like $5 or $10 and then play it. There's absolutely no point of paying 40 or 50, even if it was for 3 games.
Now I'm looking at this Mafia 1. They only want $40 for it. That does kind of worry me a little bit. I'm like, did they just do main shit and there's no like side missions, or?
It should be the exact same game, just a little cleaned up, just like Kingdom of Amalur. Though I think they said that one had a DLC that wasn't in it before. Alright, don't quote me on that, but somebody at work was saying they got it and not much changed, but I think they said there was DLC stuff. I do wonder, for the future of this game, are we going to see Axton in Salvador? Because some people were skeptical before they actually said something. Before the Gage one was actually being talked about, and they actually came out and said there's going to be a DLC involving Krieg. We didn't know for sure if we were going to see Krieg. We just knew he was in audio files.
What about the tides? Won't somebody think of the tides? Well, the tides are screwed.
Okay. I admit when I was wrong. Go pick up the move.
This is just beyond the pale. Get it? Because the mood is... No, you know what? If you do not get it, you do not deserve to get it. Now, please carry on.
I'll tell you one thing that is rewarding right now about playing this DLC is we leveled up some more. They increased the level cap. Yeah, so there's extra abilities you can put into your build that we couldn't do before. Oh shit. I don't like how the grab doesn't go off if you instantly go down at the same time. I'm looking at you, I still grabbed. Oh, there he is. Boy's on a rocket. Almost got my forceful expression back. Almost. What am I running right now, artifact wise? Oh yeah, to help me build those stacks faster.
Let's go around, huh? Idiot! Who wants the kill?
Go on, get the catapult ready. Aim it and crank it. Now, crank. Now I guess we load it up with the moon.
Booyah! Still got it. Now let's tear down this new castle.
Good. The sooner we get that buzz buttons, the sooner I can get out of this madhouse. I didn't realize how bad it's gotten. It's really twisting things up. Rick and Mordecai are friends. He assumes the worst. Maybe it's easier to think everyone's an enemy than accept that we actually have friends. Okay, fair point. Guess you do make an exception.
Uh-oh.
I hope they keep that in the next Assassin's Creed. They got the this mercenary system, and you play missions throughout the games, and as you do stuff in the missions, it raises the bounty thing because you're like killing people sometimes. I just kill people in the missions. I don't just randomly like slaughter people in the streets, but it raises that meter, and when it raises the meter, mercenaries start coming after you. But the stuff they drop, it'd be so worthwhile, like the purple gear and stuff like that. Got me a mercenary here, the warrior damage.
It's easy to know. Motor's out and the rips more crap than I am. Fact is, it's dead. The other guy wanted to give it a burial. You believe that? Carves 100 bandits, doesn't bat an eye, but his muzzlex croaks and he goes to pieces. Here, tear my nails from the bloody bed.
I can't wait till we closer to November.
What's dropping in?
Yeah, PS5.
Are you gonna grab one right away, or?
Yep. As soon as I can get a pre-order in and have it, I will. It is Sayonara PS4, blue screen, and lagging out of Avengers. Hopefully, lagging out of Avengers stops. Blue screen is very prevalent in PlayStation 4.
I mean, you lag out of
Avengers, well, Avengers, you freeze out of Avengers. Not actually lagging because I'm on a wire, but you'll freeze because of the FPS drop. Same thing's gonna be happening to people playing Cyberpunk on this system. Basically, like the ending of its era when PS3 tried to handle Dragon Age Inquisition, it ran like shit.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
I remember what that was like before, holding on to that last generation for a while. Now I was like, nope, I'll move on. This time I'm actually like, I got more incentive to actually move on though. There's just shit I want to play. Is that a quest down there?
Nice weather.
Isn't it?
On the warm side. It's actually pretty damn hot, if I'm being honest.
How hot is it?
Damn, it's cold.
Yeah, seriously? Who's the jackass that doesn't the AC?
Well, excuse me for trying to help the people on fire.
Can you believe this? Well, don't just stand there. Turn the heat on. Do you always just show up in occupied rooms and cool people off like you own the place?
Maybe if we wanted to be cold, we'd have cooled ourselves off. Or what? You think we're too stupid? The perfect temperature!
The perfect atmosphere.
We were used to things.
Yeah, I'm walking away now. Oh, why did I jump down?
Please collect more data on the repeating brainwave, Vault Hunter. There should be a probe nearby.
You're just a weapon to be thrown away. Too dangerous to be around freedom.
This isn't how she spoke to us.
You're a beast we let off on leash when we need to destroy freedom. None of us care.
They keep teasing Matt about Dragon's Dogma 2. He want that game bad. I never played it, but I kind of wonder now, was it good?
I think I played a demo of it once. It was alright. It was, you know.
Part of me wonders what was like the good, what was the amazing thing about the game.
I guess I have to put you down myself.
I know it's like a medieval type. That's what kind of drew me to it. But it kind of felt like one of them I guess like one of them random MMOs that I see real play. That's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah, that boy played a lot of MMOs. I can't get down with as I can't get down with as many of them. I remember I first picked up Neverwinter for the first time. The concept art for the characters looked pretty cool, and then when I started to see the animations and the fighting, I was like, nah, I can't play this. I was like, I'll get bored real quick. Then I swear I played another one after that. Not really sure though. Maybe it was Black Desert next, and no, Terra. There it is. I played Terra, and it's funny. I seen Terra on PC, and I thought maybe Terra is pretty fun. And then when I really got into it and started playing, I was like, man, I kind of hate the way the guys look in this game. Like it felt like the guy's image was like what a girl would want, what a teenage girl would want a guy to look like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, is that what this is? I was like, is this like a feminist MMO or something? No, but
No, it probably wasn't that. It's probably just the way they decided to draw it. But
it's funny because I know girls that play the game and they go, that's exactly what it is. And I was like, I feel like there's no better way to describe it. I mean, you look at it, I'm like, this isn't like they're not. You can't even like have a sort of buff character. You just look. You look stupid, really.
You look like somebody out of the Twilight series.
Exactly. That's the legit what every body type is. I'm like, why is... Like, I'm cool with... Honestly, I would have been fine with just having a skinny elf, but shit, you're just like... And then there's no shirts for most of the, for the races. I was like, what the hell, bro? I'm like, you can't even get to the point where you're wearing cool armor because look what you're stuck with. There was
We
this
don't wear shirts around here.
There was this demon race one, and I was like, dude, those demon people look fucking badass. But then I realized that as you tear up through the game, you're just stuck without having a shirt. It wasn't just a launch shirt. I was like, oh. I was like, what about like armor and stuff? They're like, yeah, what about that? I'm like, okay. Then the human race had like, dude, his hands were like Astroth's hands, but he had Yoshimitsu's body. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, why are your hands that big? Yeah, you look like a fool. This boss is a pain in the ass because of the way she moves. Then I thought, well, this would be the last boss unless it's going to be Maya.
Come on, it's in here. I know it's easy to think they hate us, but you remember what really happened after that mission, right? Here, I'll show you.
Krieg, there you are. Come on, headed in on me. Next round on me.
I wanted to say thank you, to let them know they made me feel at home, and I'd never be able to repay them for that. But what I said is... Straight through the anus! Yeah, classic Krieg.
Hope we see you then.
You remember now? They see more than bloodshed. They see who we really are. Fragile things. Well, we got what we need. Let's head back.
Alexius. We killed that man.
Here, there's gorgeous key in this memory. I'm marking the location of a distorted thought. Go check it out.
Go on and give the buzzards back my statue. Splinter for the gargantuan! One step closer to Valhalla, one step closer to freedom. What's next, the gauntlet? And what fresh madness are we gonna have to survive to find them? More so!
Boy, Marcus is an idiot. I got bullets with your name on it. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right. So I killed Brick, Mordecai, and Lilith. Are we about to start killing the Borderlands 2 cast? Because Roland is dead already. And I don't know if Krieg actually got the meat rolling.
She's caught up in all this. She better not twist it up like all the others or else. Shoot the witness! Okay, but I'm trusting you here. So, this next memory is personal. I haven't seen her since, well, it's all we have left of her. I'll meet you there. I've got to have a chat with this guy.
Part of me kind of wants to start playing that Inquisition playthrough that I was doing a while ago.
Which one was that?
I never finished the one where I made, where Dagnir made Briala the one that rules Orlais. And I kind of wanted to get through that before the next game just so I could know who is better to be in charge, Briala or Celine. Because I never finished the game to hear Morgan's. I love Morgan's. I don't call it ranting. Her foreshadowing at the end of the game, because it lets you know how bleak a decision was, if it didn't matter at all. You know, stuff like that. So whenever we got to Celine, it's like, oh, okay, you know, you did pretty good. Everything's decently well put together, but they know if it wasn't for you, she's not that strong as she was anymore. And I'm like, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like people just want to try her constantly. She could easily get assassinated in like an early plot in the next one. I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound permanent. It sounds like she's on borrowed time, if anything.
And then when you put Gaspard in charge, it's like, oh yeah, he rules unopposed, and a shit ton of people are unhappy about it. I'm like, okay, that was not. I mean, hey, at least you got a sturdy foundation, but I mean, let's be honest, he's incompetent. Like, he's good for wars, but we're not going to war with Solus. Not in the first act, anyway. We need somebody who can plan against him. The sketchy thing with Briala is she's an elf. And elves are going to have to be trusted very carefully. But then again, she stole she had an Alluvian, and she was interfering with his agents, and he had to go against her to override that magic personally. So
yeah, she's not on his side. Well, possibly not on his side. But I finished my last playthrough with her in charge, because I was trying to make Liliana divine as much as I could, and it says that she supports Briala more than she supports Gaspard and Celine. Or I think her support for Briala and Celine are kind of like tied. I put Briala in charge. I've heard the Celine one, I've heard the Gaspard one from you, but I forgot what it said. It didn't sound as like sketchy as Celine, though. It didn't sound as sketchy as her.
see, the thing is, Gaspard's still the face, though, and that's.
Yeah, he's the face.
I definitely don't like that arrangement where it's like, oh well, we basically make you do what we say. 'Cause he might be eventually able to find some wiggle room if he was smart enough. But he's not smart though, so maybe it's not that bad.
He's stuck in the spot that he's in.
Like, I'd like to save Celine. I think she's better than most people in Val Royo. Honestly, the decision might not matter between those two that much. It might just be, do you want to see Briala again or not? And I definitely was interested in the alliance she offers the Inquisition. It's just, well, to be honest, the first time, I never wanted to kill Celine. And like my first few playthroughs, I was like, dude, I just feel wrong about even letting the Duchess succeed for like a few seconds. And it was just incredibly satisfying to just grandstand in front of her and like shut her down in front of the court. I'm like, that's right, you suck. I don't think anybody didn't like that cutscene. Like, it was like, yeah, you remember all that shit she was talking? Plus, I wanted to... I've built a crazy sustain build with Reaver, and it's probably the craziest sustain build I've ever made in that game. And there's a sword that I told you that basically looks like Soul Edge and Trespassers, and like there's literally, it's a flesh sword and there's literally an eye on it, and it gives you insane lifesteal. Like, on top of what I've already made, like, he should be a sustain machine. Like, I might be able to stand in front of that Cerebos's face at the end and then just fucking tank everything he throws at me. I did already upload my playthrough though. I believe I chose Briala, even though I don't know. I might just Google it as well, but I do think I'm gonna beat it anyway. Just cause it's like, beat that game one more time.
That game never stopped being fun.
I think it's my favorite installment in the series. Although, I can't say for sure that, when I think about the companions, because that's one thing that factors into what my favorite Dragon Age is. And it's hard to pick one over the others, because like Vivian was just so bad, dude. I feel like she was a wasted slot.
Kill her. I'm like, the way she antagonizes you, I'm like, we can't just cut her ass down. Like,
best thing you could do is just never recruit her. That's probably what some people did. Like,
yeah, just leave her out.
I mean, Cole was so good. Like, such an amazing character. Definitely, like, furthered the lore between spirit, mage, and human. And, like, a continuum for him. Maybe it was because 1 and 2 had basically brand new people, though. Like, the whole roster was brand new.
Yeah, if you did see a returning face, they weren't in your party.
Yeah.
Except for, well, no, he wasn't in your party. He wasn't in your party. He was just in the game. I was about to say, Zevran. He just shows up at the ending fight. He's not in your party. He's not a party member.
Because Alistair was a dope warrior. Shale was dope. I loved Shale. Shale was great. She was serious about a lot of the shit that she was saying, but her seriousness made her funny. And she was an excellent tank. Shale was like unkillable. Like, I kind of wish if I owned Origins, I might even boot that up again, just to see how I had everybody built on Michael this playthrough, man. Because I had Morgan just doing insane magic damage, and then fucking Shale was just this unkillable fucking tank. Every now and then I would just swap Alistair in just because Alistair's the man. I hope we get another warrior best friend kind of like him. I'm not saying Cassandra wasn't a good one for whenever you were just her friend, but I think I liked Alistair more than Blackwall and Iron Bull in terms of like a friend. But those two were really cool though. I liked Iron Bull and Blackwall.
I feel like Blackwall's kind of better friends with Sarah. You put them in the party and they got all kind of inside jokes. I'm like, these two are like goofballs.
Oh yeah, they want to make party members click. But when you play in Trespassers though, what's it called? You get to see how the friendship and stuff has evolved over the years. He's grateful for the second chance you gave him. He's like basically a new man. Or technically the old man, the man he was, just a better version. Iron Bull couldn't be happier with that Talva Shaw thingy. That was probably the most gratifying thing, honestly. Whenever I got to see him, because I was confused when I first did my first playthrough, and my very first playthrough ever. I just noticed I'd never trespassed with that playthrough, and I'm glad I didn't. It would have been a train wreck.
Yeah.
I would have killed Iron Bull, and I would have been like, "Yo, what the fuck? I gave you you're with the Cune. You this is a good thing."
Yeah, he ended up liking his comrades, you know, better than, you know, the Cune people.
Nobody wants to be... The Cune's great until you realize that's the rest of your life. A series of numbers for a name, a job title, not really a personality. I feel like most people would go insane. If you're not born into that, you're gonna go nuts.
Yeah, and he was. It's just that they was expecting him to give up his friends. It's like, I'm not gonna give them up. It's like,
well, see, the thing is, he didn't have one of the brainwashing jobs. He had the freedom of a spy, and that's where they messed up. Because a spy, to be a good one, they kind of have to really like immerse themselves in whatever role they're trying to be. And
yeah, and it's like a double-edged sword. Yeah.
You start liking that other side that he was pretending to be.
Right. It's like, while you're good at what you're doing, it's like you're a little too good at what you're doing. You actually think you're one of them. It's like, you do remember you're one of us, right?
Right.
It's like with those undercover movies when the cop goes undercover and he like ends up bonding with the guy he's supposed to arrest.
That's exactly what that is. Nothing's ever really as black and white as they like it to be. There are some people out there that are just like that.
If you blow up, I don't know if I can put you back together.
We die in here all the time, actually. It's kind of nightmarish.
Okay then, if you insist.
Hmm? Oh. We were also talking about the new Final Fantasy a good bit on the D&D session yesterday. I was like, man, I'm actually starting to get excited for that. After seeing the way he was fighting the fire spell looks dope. It's back to being a little projectile that you quickly cast out of your hand.
What was it before?
Well, in 15, man, a lot of the spells became giant AoEs. Like, the lightning would scorch the earth. Which is cool for, like, you know, your high-level spells, right? Everybody thought Bolt 3 in Final Fantasy 7, the OG one, was insane. You see all this trickle of lightning blowing up and crashing into the ground. It's insane. But, yeah, I liked how... It just kind of reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts fire. Whenever you just, you know, you blast it real quick. It's something you can clip into your auto attack chain combo. Gives you like a real Arcane Warrior type vibe. I do like the way all the spells looked in Final Fantasy 7 remake though. Like the being a mage in that game was insane. Honestly would like to do a playthrough where I could just legit be a mage, you know, the entire way through. But you don't have Aerith in your party nearly that long to do that. When we got to that one part though, we're basically in the last part of the game in that Shinra building, man, my Aerith was going ham. Thundogger, Firehawk. I'm like, man, y'all don't stand a chance, son. Don't even get me started on Ray of Judgment when them people is staggered. I'm like, you really don't stand a chance. We talking just instant annihilation. I never thought they'd make me be an even bigger fan of her, because I already was from OG7 and Crisis Core, but shoot, after playing that, I was like, man, that was real fun. Oh man, then Sid's gonna be crazy. That boy gonna be jumping up in the air and slamming down on people.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see him. He's gonna be.
His melee fighting is gonna be nuts, dude. Like, what moves are they gonna let be the button commands, and which ones are gonna be the limit? And I feel like you're gonna be able to jump up and slam down as many times as you want. Like, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Fight like people, really controlled, like.
Yo.
They interact.
Tifa though. Oh my god, that was my whole first playthrough I played as that, man. That girl is wild. Man, that uppercut into that dive kick, that shit never got old. Even when I was fighting Sephiroth, I was like, boy, uppercut, yay! I don't care what type of sword you got.
And the fact that it stays so strong is like, it's a move you can always come back to. Never got weak once as you left whatever, it stayed, strong.
It did. I'm really stoked about Vincent too. I don't feel like I'm playing Dirge of Cerberus.
That'll be another range character, yeah. So it'll probably be a good character as well.
Yep, Vincent was an excellent mage. I wonder how Kate Sith limits are gonna work. That boy was really the GOAT for Magic. After, well, actually arguably before Aerith. He had a move that was just a one-shot. Like, it don't matter. Boss, dead. A weapon, dead. Don't matter. Only thing is, it was random.
Yeah, if there was like a Jack, he'd be in the party all day.
Oh right, no, nobody. There's nobody that wouldn't put him in the party. They're like, what? This dude has a one shot because he says so.
Like, oh, I'm stuck on this box. Not anymore.
Right? Like, yeah, I got something for you. I'm getting a crazy cat, man. I honestly thought they was gonna put him in the first game. Whenever I seen him standing at the top of the hill, I was like, yo, that's that dude. That's Casey.
Now see, no way, you run into him at the Golden Saucer.
Yep. They're not gonna find him before that unless they change it. Like, they very well could have changed it. Like, he was literally not that far from y'all, just a few miles away.
Yeah. Because I remember in the first, the original, you find his strongest weapon in the game on the first disc, and I lost it, but it's like, it's another thing. And it's like, I got no use for this, and you walk by it.
Yep.
I was like, that's nuts. You can't even choose to pick it up. You just, you come back for it in like the fourth disc or something like that. They just think that it's so strong. Yeah, I can't wait for that part 2. That's going to be awesome, because that's going to be the Golden Saucer. That's going to be Barrett's, little side quests, companion mission.
Yo, they're gonna make me fucking cry with that Dean shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck them, that sucked.
If they reimagine all them scenes, like that one scene where after they blew up the plate and it falls on the slums of the cloud and then
Yeah.
I'm like, they did that scene really well. I mean, that was so good.
My boy said, God damn it, and his voice cracked. I was like, oh god, I felt that. God damn, these Guardians are annoying. I was hoping I'd never see them in this DLC. What the hell? Oh, fuck. I mean, I was dead anyway, but I did shoot the wall. The Dean's thing's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see how they do Yuffie. It's gonna be hard to decide who I'm gonna have in our party. Honestly, that game might get as much playtime as I do with Dragon Age, just because they made every character a unique way to play. Cloud's fucking Punisher counterattack build is by far the most nastiest mechanic in that fucking game. Oh wow, she did not ledge grab. I'm fucking done. That boy Sephiroth got bruised at the end of the game. Between throwing it in Punisher and holding R1 and then using the counter stance ability, I wasn't getting hit. I was just like, nope, nope. You're not allowed to attack. I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this to this man. Meanwhile, Aerith's over there dropping big fire spells on him, raising his stagger, and Tifa's over there two-piecing him. I'm like, I know this dude mad as hell. He can't do nothing.
Supposed to be the strongest enemy in the game, getting handled.
Right, you can't win a sword fight, you ain't winning in a mage fight, and you definitely ain't fast as Tifa. That girl cracked, man. You remember Zell from Final Fantasy VIII?
Yeah, the one with yeah, I know.
With Squall, yeah. That boy was wild too.
Yeah,
Fist fighters. Yeah, Zell, Tifa, and Snow, probably the most memorable fist fighters to me. I don't know if I left one out, because I don't remember. I know who's the main character of 9, but I don't remember his party members. I remember him more than his party members. And in 10, I don't think there was any fist fighters, because Waka had a blitz ball, Kamari had that staff, Lulu had a book, she had a grimoire, Yuna had a staff, Titus had a sword, so did Auron. And then Riku was a ninja, yeah. Yeah. There was no fist fighter in 10. Unless I forgot somebody. I don't remember 12's companions that much, though. They actually remastered that one. Did you see that? Final Fantasy 12, Vaughn.
They remastered it?
Yeah.
I didn't play that.
Yeah, Vaughn, he made fire interesting. Like, you know how, like, we talk about arcane warriors and how they're, like, dope with magic, but also being a warrior? And, like, sick with that stuff, too. Vaughn was probably the best example of that in the games, I feel like. He had this move called Pyroclasm, and he would, like, charge up like a fireball, right? And when he threw it, it would blow up and turn into a column of swirling flames, bro. This shit was insane. Did I ever show you him in Dissidia 2?
You might have.
Okay, because he's in there, and he's loads of fun. Like, you literally crank that shit up like you're playing bully when you jump in the air and do a dodgeball throw. And crack him like that. I've been meaning to get back to playing that game. I always wished somebody would buy Dissidia on the PlayStation 4. Cause like you know what I mean? It's a co-op fighting game.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, to even co-op fight the computers would be badass, just to level up and get the things, but doing it alone is kind of boring. Up to some point. Plus the computers are cracked after a while. I would like them to remake that Dissidia, not remake it, but to make one where it's like one-on-ones again.
Yeah, other than the group.
Man, I'm telling you, I put in so many hours on the PlayStation Portable 1 where you were just doing one-on-ones. I leveled up Cloud to 99. I had the Onion Knight to 99. I think I almost had Tidus and Squall to 99. It was the Dawn too.
Give you the choice: group fight or solo fight.
Yeah. Cause the group one, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. I would make some crazy fights, like some dream fights, like Cloud and Tidus versus Sephiroth and Jekt. Like that'd be nuts. But after a while, I was like, I don't want to deal with the chaos all the time. Yet characters that are mages in that game, like the Emperor, and it's like, bro, I don't want to fight you. You just kite me all day and throw spells at me.
I feel like that's the core of a combat game, is one-on-one combat.
Yeah.
That's the traditional fight,
I must be going crazy because that kind of made sense. You wanted an umbrella last time.
So how far do you have left to beat that Assassin's Creed?
Well, I had to start over. Remember I told you because that mission glitched up?
Yeah, but you already caught up to where you were before.
No, I had they got loot dropped, right? But I like getting my mercenary boots, but they didn't drop them in one place. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm playing, and I get to like level 20, they still haven't dropped. I'm like, man, I'm just not having the same fun. I'm like, I like wearing my certain outfit, and the boots just wouldn't fucking drop. And when they did, they dropped in silver. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I'm like, there's no silver gear. So I started that over. I'm level 15.
You started over again, basically?
Yeah, basically, yeah. It feels like I'll never beat that game.
Oh god, I would just play the game and beat it. Fuck the accessories, shit. It either will show up or it won't.
But see, this playthrough it dropped. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know. It's random, is what it is. They'll drop you your gloves, your chest piece, your legs, and your head. The boots are the only thing that's random. I'm like, why did they just make them all,
Well, if there's like gear stats that like can go upwards, isn't there a crafting system?
No, you don't craft anything. You can craft like mods for your swords, but there's no mods for your gear. It's just like there's mods for your gear, but it's I mostly put it in the weapons. I don't put it in the gear because I'm constantly changing the gear as you level up. You put something real nice into a chest piece, and it's like, well, you can upgrade this chest piece, or you can just use this new chest piece. But you try and keep upgrading the gear you're wearing, you spend all your resources and money. So once it goes, I just leave it be. I don't put anything into my gear. What it comes with, it comes with. When it's gold, it's usually good anyway. Cause it's like it's a set. Once you put the set on, you get like a special ability. But they got the style lock, so you can style lock them anywhere, or whatever. But they got some stupid looking shoes in the game. Was my point for the last playthrough. And it's like you got these gold gauntlets on, you got this mercenary outfit on, and you got like these bum sandals. I'm like, I don't know why they put them in there for like the homeless looking people in the games. I'm like, but why give me the fucking gear? Like, if you've seen the boots I was talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's just horrible. And you can't walk around with no shoes on, because then you're getting fucked up because you're not wearing all your armor. It's a cosmetic thing, but like I said, I got them to drop this time, so I'm playing through now, and everything's fine, and I'm doing what I guess they don't tell you to do, but what you should do. I just play the main missions. I don't loot everything in the map that I'm in at the moment, because they make you go back, and that's what happened with the one playthrough. I looted everything, and I went back to loot something because the mission was set for me to do that. And you can't loot it because you already looted it. They didn't make a patch for it or anything.
Did she phase lock the fucking train? Oh. I'm fighting a train. This shit's not even on tracks, bro. I don't even know what gun I should be using, because it was doing this one move where it sat still, and it was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll just use a lob, because, like, the lob is just so... I mean, when the enemies are close to you, the output is super consistent. I'm thinking I should use something else. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm not doing that much damage at all. This is gonna be an annoyingly long boss fight. This is one thing I hate about corrosive enemies, or enemies that are weak to acid damage. It just doesn't, you don't see it like transfer over. Even when I change my tattoos to acid, it's like, just the way the game works. I don't even think they see it as an issue, because there's other ways around it, but it's like, it's weird when I shoot an ad and I hit them for like a couple, like 60 something million or 5 million, then I start unloading on something else and then it's like 200,000 at best. Don't really make too much sense. I'm about to put a relic on to further its effectiveness, because God, whenever they make me use acid, it's a bad time. It is a very bad time. Even with, I thought way back in the day, if I would have had green tattoos, it'd be easier, but I don't seem that way, really. Shock damage. I don't even have a corrosive artifact. I have a corrosive grenade that I could be running now. Yeah, I just have artifacts that increase melt chance, and you're not gonna melt the fucking train. You're not gonna do that. Hell, it's not even taking damage. You know what? The mocking custom might actually be what I need to use, since the enemy's super wide. Now that I just think about why I took it off. Add a macking custom. Where's that? Custom. Oh, here it is. No, wait. I think they're basically trying to say that Krieg is going to end up being a siren. I don't know why I think that, but maybe it's the way he was levitating in that thingy, but I swear I think they're going to make him a siren. I don't know if I'm right about that, but I just have a feeling.
Now, is it just coincidence that all the sirens have been girls, or is it like a...
They haven't all been girls. Fucking Troy was a siren. We killed him now.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
He is the first male siren, and he was a bitch, but he still counts. He still counts. I don't want to count him, but I mean, whole campaign says otherwise. He was there. Tyrene was more of a threat than Troy ever was. She was literally off her fucking rocker. The bitch was wild. But the horrible thing is Troy's the one that actually kills Maya. It's like, that's what made her death even worse. I'm like, wow, it wasn't even Tyrene. Really? So Krieg will be the first cool guy siren. My thing is he gonna be completely sane at the end of this run? Or is he just gonna still be psycho? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because you're in here trying to understand him, so if you understand a psycho, either you're psycho or he's becoming sane. I'm going to die. Burning to death. I'm hoping he becomes sane, because when you talk to the sane Krieg, I prefer sane Krieg over psycho Krieg any day. Where the hell? Is there an enemy above me? No? Other than the train, I mean? I think the cave is crashing down on us. Oh, there is somebody in there. I also wonder... I'm not like in a rush for it or anything, because Kingdom Hearts 3 just happened in 2019, but I wonder, is that like something that they're going to work on after Final Fantasy VII Remake 2? Are they already working on it? I would imagine not, because of 16 being on the rise. Oh shit, I'm missing damage right now. I would think it's not in development, you know what I mean? Their hands full. And then they have that other multiplayer game called Outsiders or Outriders? Something like that. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
I don't think I did.
Out something. I don't even know if... Yeah. You like... It's a gun game. You shoot a lot in it. I swear I showed you it before. I just don't know what the name is anymore. I never clicked on it because I don't even know if it's out yet. If it is, nobody on my friends is playing it. Oh, he's so close. Just reload. My reload speed is so slow, it's troll. Ooh. Let me get that loot, even though it's probably not good. You know, I woke up thinking today was Monday. Dude, I was like, I got some explaining to do, because it is, what was it? It was like 8. I was like, bro, you're supposed to be at work 2 hours ago, goofball. That would have been horrible.
I'm glad it is.
You fired, big fella. Don't even come into work, good buddy. I'm like, listen.
He said, wake up, goofball. He said, wake up, goofball. He said, work was over at, he said work was over at 12:30 or something like that. He said, it's 3:30. He said, oh shoot, it's 3:30? Let me get 3:30. And he always says it like that when he does like the high, like, you know, personality or whatever. 3:30? 3:30.
There's more to life than just survival, you dummy. Don't you have something worth fighting for?
And in that moment, I realized he did. Give her some yeses!
That doesn't hear it.
You said it, man. She's the only person that ever gave me hope. She still is. I wish I could take her with me when I leave. Anyway, let's head back.
Krieg. I know I promised when I left Pandora that I would see each other again. A lot's happened since then. I met this girl. She's a real handful, just like I was. She's headstrong, impulsive, and somehow twice as stubborn. But she's just a kid. And she needs better guidance than I had. The reason I'm saying all this is I'm not sure if every siren knows when they meet the person they're gonna pass their gifts to, but I did. Ava's my best shot at leaving this world a better one. Right now, I'm at the end of a thread of sirens spanning thousands of years, and I can feel each and every one of them still here, with me. And if that's possible, then I know that death and time can't take you and I away from each other. I'm too stubborn for that. So if I go, just know that I'll see you in the stars, big guy. I promise.
So, part of me wants to know, does Krieg know she's dead or not?
Who's dead?
Maya. There's an audio log that he kept with him that, or at least that he kept in his memory, every word she said. He's not like some goofball that likes her and she doesn't like him back. She was like, not time, space, and death basically could keep them apart. I was like, oh shit.
I am picking up a distorted code within the confines of that memory. Curious. Head back there and check it out.
And she knew, or she had a feeling that she was going to end up passing on her powers to Ava. Back when she first met her, and she was wondering if other people felt that or knew that.
Do you think all this is happening in my head and my body is just taking a nap in my cave? I'm gonna be really hungry.
I'm wondering what a real Krieg is too. Oh.
Alright, we got the gun. Statue's almost complete, then I'm gone for good. Fight for the striker! Let me see my shirt lying around. I can't seem to find it anywhere. We're almost done. We just need to move.
Got another. Dude, does that mean I got forceful expression right now? Let's fucking go. 18% bonus elemental damage. I miss having this unlocked. This thing is just incredibly useful, like insanely useful. Part of me thinks I should spec into the life still before I'm out of skill points again. But
Is that like a heal on kill or?
no, every shot.
Oh, every shot. That's even better.
Yeah. My other one is I have Soul Sap, where right now that's my only sustain. Whenever I use my action skill, the damage I deal turns into a heal. I'm supposed to be running it different though. I'm supposed to be putting Revelation on, so I can do that explosive one-shot damage. It's just iffy sometimes when you don't have backup and I'm trying to cast it up. I do want to get my remnants back up, because my remnant orbs used to hit like a truck.
What could you possibly be afraid of? Oh. Yeah.
What What is it?
Get the mask, he says we have to go back to where it all began. Where he and I first got acquainted. The needle man coming! All aboard the pay wagon! This one might be a little rough for us, but go ahead, whenever you're ready.
And the last part of the DLC. About to find out what the moment when he became Psycho.
We haven't been back since ever, actually. I didn't even know it was still here. Razors and blind spots.
You know what I mean? The hospitals are not going to block. So, they'll tell the hospitals is going to tell the truth. If the home test, they could say somebody was missing. Somebody.
I hope I have 2 more level up points at least. I'm starting to think about to be out of level up points. Like this is my last one I'm gonna get until I'm at the new level cap. So I can have 2 level up points. I'm gonna put 1 in that melee ability because it gives you 100% melee damage. Like on top of the melee damage. I already got a lot built, so this would make it go nuts. Like my melees can actually one-shot people with full health bar. Even if they got some shields, I can still one-shot them out of it. They actually successfully made melees pretty useful.
It's like I'm blind. But keep going.
Yeah, I can see melee is getting overlooked.
They did that a lot in the past, except for Zero though, because I had there videos where you can hit into the millions with him. I mean, he better have. This dude has this badass katana. Don't you tell me he's not about to fucking wreck somebody's shit. I'm like, no, there'll be none of that.
Yeah.
Can't even tell what level I am. Oh, 64. Wow. I don't know why I didn't know. I meant to ask Brandon what the level cap was. Is he on? That man is not on. It's probably too early for him. It's 11:25. That man's still hibernating.
Boys,
They've got your friend strapped down.
hello.
That audio file was kind of sad. This man's gonna wake up and find out she dead.
Who's dead?
Maya.
Maya.
Oh fuck, robots.
Is there no on Saturday? I hope not.
Shit. Fuck, that hurts.
I don't think there was.
He's right. You gotta build your own bot to get the doors open.
Shit, this is something.
I ain't too bad at that Cold War, man.
Played it?
Yeah, I ain't too bad. I went 27 and 7, 26 and 7 on a map called Miami.
Is that out in Miami or?
Yeah,
So they got like a beta out or something, or?
It's an alpha. Alpha.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Alpha's out, and it's only for us. X. I don't know if they'll ever get it, but ain't nothing said shit yet.
Sony's being vicious as of late.
They trying to wipe out the competition, man. They ain't gonna do it. Somebody gonna be buying them Xbox.
Man, Xbox is hurting real bad. They one bad fuck up away from being Nintendo.
They already on that one.
People, they really still got people wanting a Game Pass. I'm like, y'all dummies don't get it. If the Xbox servers crash and they're down for 3 hours, you don't have no games. If your gold goes out, you don't have no games. Oh my god.
Taking advantage of those dummies.
Telling you, we still a decent portion of their people if we got hands on Forza and Fable. Especially if we got a Valve 2. Like, imagine if those 3 exclusives were shared. What else do they got? You got Halo Infinite? The Halo series ain't been good since Reach.
That's why they trying to get back in bed with Bungie.
Yeah, but Bungie wants to do Destiny 3. They don't want to do. They're done with Halo. They said. I remember the farewell message on Reach. Man, they was like, yeah, we're done with Halo. It was like, it was a great run. It really was.
You gotta know when to walk away too. It's like when you do so much, you really can't do much else with the game series.
Oh, they had room to do more. It was just like we don't want to do. We have new ideas for what's it called? Sci-fi stuff. I will say Halo always had a better story than Destiny, but Destiny had better lore than Halo.
When a heavyweight creator leaves like that, it's like, are we going to be able to tell the same story with that person gone?
Well, 343 worked alongside Bungie for a long time. It's not like Halo 4 was garbage. That story was so good. I just think the story with Master Chief should have stopped at the end of 4. They found him, he woke up, Cortana died. He saved the day one last time. This man needs to stop now. He's been literally at war for so long. We don't even know if his OG Spartan team is still like around, unless they were in Halo 5. I can't remember if Kelly and them were in 5. But that man's been fighting for so long. It's like, bro, he should be done by now.
There's that thing when things go on too long, like sequel after sequel after sequel. You'll see what it becomes. I mean, it's not that it's a bad game or something like that, but it's like eventually something comes to an end. It just don't go on forever.
Yeah, I mean, they raised other heroes along the way too. I'm surprised they never did anything else with the Rookie. The Rookie was a bad motherfucker, man, and they never picked up his character again. Like, I thought 343 was going to do something with him, I mean, because they used Buck again, but you never heard the rest of the ODST team. Like, he was surviving the streets by himself, putting together the pieces because you were knocked out whenever your drop pod hit. If John Forge didn't die, it would have been cool if they made a game where you played as a Marine. But it would be weird trying to fight everything because you wouldn't be able to bruise them like, you know, like the Spartans do.
Yeah.
But yeah, they.
Like you do things a Marine could handle.
Yeah, he'd probably be dealing with a lot of grunts, jackals. I mean, but Forge wasn't no bitch. There's still one of the best cutscenes in the game where he takes down those elites with those Spartans and fights the Arbiter. at that time. Like the Arbiter's like 2 or 4 times his size, and he's fucking not giving an inch against this dude and beats him. I was like, oh shit. But he ends up he gets sent to a one-way trip where he blows up. So it's like, oh fuck. Well, there's John Forge. He's dead. That happened to too many good characters in that series. I remember when they killed George like that in Halo Reach. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Then again, no, that boy was so big, man. He'd probably just choke slam an Elite. It wasn't beating that man in an up-close fight. The fuck is that? They tell me Handsome Jack made Krieg insane. I'm gonna be like, I had enough. How much bad could one man possibly do? Huh?
He's always monologuing, ain't
Yeah. It always seems. Yeah, honestly, it made his daughter fucking hate his guts. That and the torture. He basically had her locked up in some sort of like. It looked like Cerebro, but for a siren. Else, I need an X-Men remaster. X-Men Legends remaster.
he? We need an X-Men game for the PS5.
I swear, man.
Give me a... I don't even know how you... If they did one like a BioWare game where you gotta...
Bro, that's Legends. Literally Legends. Not the second one, but the first one. You walked around as... Yeah. Dude, replaying that in the PlayStation, going back and playing that on my PlayStation show, like, dude, this game was... It was all that. It really was. It actually got, like, really good reviews, too. Not like I cared about reviews back then as a kid playing on the PS2. It was like, fuck them. It's fun to me.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's all it was about.
But you actually talked to each X-Men as you recruited them into your team, or as they became available characters, and they would tell you how they became a mutant. Then they had the companion mission for Wolverine where you go and do the Weapon X stuff again. I was like, see... Then there was one where Cyclops went off on his own to fight Havoc, and then Wolverine followed him anyway. I was like, dude. They were making an effort back then. Hell yeah. And put even more, you know, you could have even more flashbacks as DLC stuff. You know, Gambit's origin, Rogue's origin. Psylocke's origin would be badass too. Just that, because that would be basically a co-op story with depending on the telling that they do. I hope they do the one where Wolverine was in and he was wearing his X-Force outfit, because that outfit is just badass.
But the way DLC works, they could set up something really great with an X-Men game. They need the right game company behind it and
Right.
awesome gameplay behind it,
It's doable. It's very doable. I just wonder who's going to be the bold one to try it. Honestly, Insomniac showed me it could almost be anybody out of these good game companies that we know, because they've never done superhero stuff before Spider-Man, and all of a sudden, by the way, guys, we make the best Spider-Man games. I'm like, okay,
right.
I guess you do.
When you play it and you see how they put the weapon wheel in, it's like...
It's still them. That's you. Like, them and their quick select, their gadgets. They know gadgets really well.
Yeah.
That's why I was surprised they didn't make an Iron Man first. I was like, did they really make a...
Yeah, they made a Spider-Man, but yeah, if I had to like trust somebody to do a solo Iron Man game, it's them. Like,
Yeah.
With that whole gadget setup they got, they could use the same Spider-Man formula, and it'd be awesome. I would get Marvel's Avengers Square Enix. The way they got him to fly in that is fucking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like for them to just make, because the game's not about him, it's about all of them.
Yeah.
but they didn't like they didn't miss a little like a detail about him. Like the way he plays, I'm like that. I feel like that's how Iron Man should play.
Yeah. Agreed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this room.
Damn, she kicked my ass.
What are you playing?
Injustice 1.
Oh. I was supposed to say who?
I wasn't even kick my ass in Assassin's Creed. It's fucking shark.
The who?
Shark.
Oh, okay. I don't see the button that was on the last one. Oh, that one's up there. I'm confused. I could press square on the other one and I can shoot the other one, but this one doesn't work. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm thinking it's glitched and I gotta reload it, but I hope that's not the case. Oh, well, there you go. Had to break through the floor. Unbelievable. Alright, now who's the evil scientist that made Krieg a crazy man?
He's gone. One of the lucky ones. But the experiments are over. That's...
That was if they did that game for the X-Men. Would you want Apocalypse to be in the launch game for the ending, or would you rather it just be the X-Men dealing with Magneto and the Brotherhood for the first time?
Now, see, we know the Magneto story, but I feel like if you just wanted to get things started, Magneto would be a safe bet.
Yeah.
Let's say you're creating your mutant. It's like he's going to be trying to get you on his side.
Oh, so you're thinking you play as a new mutant alongside the Legends.
See, See, they could give you the Legends, but I feel like if they gave you Wolverine, then it's a Wolverine game, and it's like.
Oh no. By no means. Just let you choose everybody else. Just don't start you off as them.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, if they did the New Mutant approach, like that's basically what X-Men Legends was. Allison was the New Mutant, and she gets recruited into the X-Men, which is basically Kamala becoming an Avenger. They could do that, or they could do a game where you legit don't play as a New Mutant at all, and you just play as the existing X-Men already.
Now, see, that'd be cool too, but you kind of get stuck into that Avengers thing where it's like, there is nobody created, everybody's real, everybody's, canon.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be them for these missions, and then you get into that. That's my, that's what I'm worried about that.
I'd be fine with that because I like Psylocke better than all the other ones, and then I would definitely do a playthrough as Bobby Drake. And then Rogue is probably actually might be Rogue after Psylocke.
Assuming they handle them well.
Oh, Rogue's not easy to mess. She's hard to mess up. She's basically super strength, flight, draining people. She got a lot of her abilities from Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
And Psylocke has been shown up in a lot of the games. They know exactly what they're doing. Ultimate Alliance 2, Ultimate Alliance 3, Legends 1. She's been in a good bit of the games. They even put her in that Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, cause I don't even have a problem with them not making a new movie, because I like all the original.
Yeah.
I know I would want to be my favorite, and I wouldn't want to have to play this person or that person.
No, it would be like the companion thing, like where you have those people present for you, because it's group. Yeah. They always do missions in a group usually. Even if even in that 90s TV show where it starts off as a solo act, they usually end up showing up eventually to back somebody up. So no, you would still have those people with you.
I watched the first episode of it. I'm like, man, these cartoons are weird.
Oh man, I love that. That fucking series is great. I mean, I've been meaning to finish it so I can start the other ones, because there is one I was looking on the internet. There's like, dude, this is Alison Kressmer's in this one. I was like, oh shit. Yo, Magma's OP. I wish she was like canon. Well, I mean she is, but like she's in the New Mutants story and not like the classic. I will say though, if it was like, alright, you gotta play as Beast for like a quick 4 or 5 minutes, I'm like, man, I don't want to play as this man. I ain't gonna lie. Beast is cool. I like Beast, but I don't want to play as Beast.
That's why I brought in the creating character thing. But then you do that, and it's like you don't get to be the X-Men. It's kind of more about you than it is them. I mean, it's about them, but it's gonna focus on you more.
I mean, because so long as you have some people unlocked from the jump, I mean, let's be real. When we first played X-Men Legends, we didn't even play as Allison.
I love when
we swapped off.
Make your character feel important to the story. Like, I love it when it makes you feel like it's the center, like you're the center of it.
Like, we straight up.
No, I'm saying I like when they make your character feel very important and create a character type of games. Like, I like that a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like a game that did that really well, but was super underrated. A lot of people don't watch this show anymore, but like Sword Art Online's Gun Girl, it did so good. It did so good at making your character feel mad important. Like, you were legit like the center of the multiplayer and story mode experience. It was great. I like it. I like when games do that. Like, you know, this story is about Kirito and Asuna, but no, they made a story where it's exclusive to your character. And I'm like, yeah, I like when games do that.
I feel like if you're gonna have you create a character, it should feel like that. Because I feel like that's what, well, the Far Cry's, they tried to do that, but they kind of screwed that up. They did it. I think they did it to be lazy. They let you create your character, but it doesn't mean anything. You just customize an avatar. They're
Right.
better off giving you a preset person with a personality.
Right.
But yeah, when you create a character,
It's a first-person shooter. You barely will ever get to see yourself.
Exactly. At least have a voice actor and somebody with a personality. Now that you got a person you can create and customize like crazy, but don't say shit and don't even have a name.
Right.
They call you Rookie or Sergeant or Kid, and I'm like, I was lazy on their part.
Right. But yeah, like, I know a lot of people haven't played that game, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's a Japan game, nobody's talking about it. I don't recommend people, oh, go out there and go play this game. I was just using it as an example to be like, you know, like, they did it really well. And it was like a game that, like, it had replay value for me because I enjoyed the story so much. And the online experience isn't bad either. Like, it's like, it's a role-based game. You could be a healer if you wanted to. You could be full-on assault if you wanted to. You could be a guy who takes all the damage if you wanted to. You know, it was your choice on how you build your person during the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel they did an amazing job on making you feel important. And your character didn't have a voice, like he or she didn't have any lines. But that's how good it was. Like, your character, like, I guess they like type out responses for you. You can make the decisions to say certain things. And like, it actually did have an effect on the story, the choices you made.
Shit, that's fucking with me. That's some control shit. Oh my god. Fucking wall was spinning. Oh, what? I'm gonna turn psycho before I finish this DLC. Where the hell are the stairs?
It never fails, man. I weed whack, I'll do any type of grass work, and my nose gets funny.
Yeah, you need oh, Zyrtec or oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, what?
Me some Mucinex. I'm hoping that kind of loosens up my nose. It's like the one nostril's clogged and the other one's breathing just fine. I'm like, what the? I hate y'all work just because of that. I don't even mind doing it. Like, you know, you do it, you get it done. It's just that.
You know, I didn't sneeze at all yesterday, but I sneezed 3 times this morning when I woke up. Like, straight up.
I've been sneezing since Friday. And I think I got ceiling towel dust up my nose still from work.
Oh yeah, that's really what'll do it, yeah. Hey, I just picked up an artifact for 38% fire damage. On Mayhem 10, that is gonna be nuts. I'm actually about to put that shit on. Where's it at? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I was reading an article about that game too. They're
Oh my god. Leviosa.
Seems like there's always somebody in trouble for saying something nowadays. I feel like that's what it is anyway.
Yeah.
Because that J.K. Rowling said something, you know, and they're like, oh, she's transphobic.
Oh.
And and now they're like, we're kind of boycotting anything Harry Potter. But the game developers are like, well, we've done our best to like, you know, let them know we're not with her, but it's still her franchise name, so she's gonna make some money off of it.
Yeah.
They said they are a little concerned about sales being affected by that. I'm like, why is there always something? I mean, granted, there are people who say shit and who are, you know, bigots or whatever you want to call them, bad people.
Yep.
But it's like, how is there always something like tying into this shit? I'm like, just shut up.
What it is, Ellis, is I was thinking about this the other day. We were in that, remember when I had that poetry class for the summer semester? Well, there was one of our topics in there was, could you like enjoy somebody's media after knowing they did A, B, C, or D? And I was one of the people that instantly was like, yeah, I could enjoy their media. And they're like, how? This person's a piece of shit person. I was like, because I'm not watching this media because I love this person. I'm watching this TV show because I think it's a good TV show. I'm watching this movie because I like the movie. I'm playing this game because the game is fun. I'm listening to this music because I like the way it sounds. I like the lyrics or whatever. I'm not listening to it because I love this person or I support what they're doing. In no way does me playing this game say I support this person being a rapist, a killer. No. You can extend it to that if you want to overthink that, but that's not the exact reason why I am doing what I'm doing. And if you want to limit yourself from something because of, you know, what you're thinking in your head, go ahead. Don't expect the rest of the world to, though.
Right.
And if more people carried that, this is my last thought, more people carried that, you wouldn't have what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't, because it's like, okay, that person's a piece of shit, but it's like, that piece of shit writes good music or writes good movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, it'd be different if they were, like, say they were a racist, and then what they were putting out there as far as they're like, you know, they're writing their movie was about, like, racist people triumphing over, you know, like promoting it. Then I'd be like, I'm not watching that. I'm not, you know, gonna indulge in that. I get that. But when it's got nothing to do with it, it's like, if that's who that person is, that's who that person is. Because it kind of goes like, then it's like, what am I trying to say?
Find it, brother, find it.
It's kind of like you're focused on more of the person than you are their work, and it's like, oh yeah, I like this guy's, I like his music, and then you find out the guy's gay or something. It's like that. Well, I don't like the music no more. It's like, because he's gay, it's like he's not saying gay things. That's just his personal choice in life. It's like, you're gonna stop listening to his music because of his like, you know. If it's not, you know,
like if they a pedo or something, then I might look at it a different way. But I mean, it really depends. Like,
here's the perfect example. Kramer from Seinfeld. He went off and he called them people niggers or whatever.
Yeah.
They was heckling him during stand up. Yeah. I think that dude is hilarious though on Seinfeld. I watch it still to this day, and I laugh my ass off. I was like, yeah, he did that and he said them things. I'm like, but when he's on Seinfeld, he's not doing and saying those things. He's playing a character. I like that character. Just because he did something ugly in real life, don't mean I'm gonna stop watching the Seinfeld and thinking he's funny. It's fucking hilarious, but you know.
Right.
It's one.
Els, let me know before you drop a hard R. Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, I gotta pause you. You're good. It's the context you used it in. I feel like it's not as bad, but still.
Yeah, I wasn't like joking, but I was, you know, trying to, yeah.
Right, yeah, I got it.
Sorry about that. I won't do that anymore, yeah.
No,
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes, we were talking about that the other day at work, whenever somebody brought that to me, because I didn't know that happened until somebody told me about it. But, I don't know. It's the way people are.
Yeah, it's like you can. I think like everybody's selective with like which line it is you cross that they're gonna be like, oh no, I don't fuck that. you know. And so I'm like all the way down. Like I love R. Kelly music. I ain't gonna play. But ever since that shit thing came out about how he was grooming girls and all that shit, man. Like we knew about it for years, but there was no confirmation that it was like legit. And now that there's like stuff out there where it's like, ah, yeah, he did that shit. It's like,
and his
man,
stuff seems like a kiddie
I
story.
really find it.
Epstein's
I
Island.
really find it hard. I really find it hard to like listen to his music. So I skip his songs because I be like, damn, man, he did that shit. What if he talked about that shit in this song? And it got me thinking. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave this alone, man. I enjoyed it for the years of. I enjoyed it in the years of my ignorance about, you know.
Right.
And so like now it's like now that I'm consciously aware of it, it's just like, alright, fuck. I can't listen to it. I just personally can't. I don't knock anybody else that enjoys his music still at all. Because it is good music. It's just me, I can't.
And that's what comes down to too, like the individual. I mean, because everybody's got, you know, their morals and principles and then things that they're, you know, okay with and things that they're not. Right. And that should be fine, because that's your decision to make. But don't try and force it on everybody else.
Don't try to do that, like, force your shit on everybody else. Like, bro, no.
Like, oh, I'm not listening to it, so you shouldn't listen to it either. It's like, look, if you don't want to, don't.
Right.
That's all you got to worry about, you know.
Nigga, I stay seeing people, you're hurting this person because you're listening to that. It's like, man, they like the art.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not pretend like you wasn't ignorant before bumping that nigga. Like, you know you was loving his music, just like everybody else back in the day. Before cancel culture was a thing, wasn't nobody talking about, hey, you playing Step in the Name of Love, turn that shit off, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, this is facts. Wasn't nobody talking about that. Everybody, yo, turn that shit up.
And you don't have to agree with what the person does either. I feel like I'm beating like a dead horse, but you know, because it's like that Harvey Weinstein thing too. It's like, yeah, he did a bad thing. It's like, but I'm not gonna turn off Silver Linings Playbook because his company like produced the movie. I'm like, I like the movie.
Right. I like the movie, and the actors ain't had shit to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
With his choice, you know?
Like I said, it all comes down to the individual. It's like, if you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to be a part of it, don't. But don't try and like.
Don't be trying to tell everybody else
how they should be done. Yeah.
Right, how they should feel.
You have a problem with it, so you cut yourself off from it and just leave it at that. But
right.
I'm hoping it don't mess with that Harry Potter game though, because it looks solid. It looks like they put some thought into it, and Avalanche they did a really good job on Mad Max.
Yo, Max is mad.
The only thing with that game is it was so much desert. I'm like, this does get boring after a while.
Yo, you about to have so much wizards too. You better get ready.
As long as they got personalities, man, I'm happy, man. You do pick your own house too.
I was telling Ezio he was gonna be in Hufflepuff because he's soft. So man, I'm out.
First badass Hufflepuff.
I want to be in Ravenclaw. They said they're supposed to be like what's it called? The smartest students in the school, but they only mentioned in the books. I was like, what the hell? How y'all gonna be the smartest and not help that boy with any of that any of those dark arts people and Voldemort and his followers?
They were smart. They was like, we staying out of it. You got that?
Oh my God! They said, you know, we play in the late game. If y'all die, then we got a plan.
Yeah, we gonna wait till y'all fuck up. But if y'all got it, you do it. Yeah,
listen, I ain't come here for all that. I came here to study. Y'all over here trying to go to war.
Right, they like, man, I'm chilling, bro. We in the lunch hall and shit. Y'all out there trying to cast spells against dangerous shit. Fuck y'all.
Like, but they killed Dobby. That ain't my friend. It's like, yo, hold me back.
They be like, hold up, I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Yeah, they said you could go a good path or an evil path.
That's why I was like, yeah, man, that's gonna be an MMO. It already looked like it, bruh.
They said massive open world. If they do that, I probably won't grab it.
That honestly might hurt its sales more than the shit you was talking about earlier.
Ooh, what fell? Oh, then the
Yeah, yeah.
MMOs are good, but when you see some concepts, I'm like, that would be a killer single player game. You got a franchise you can get out of that, and then they go MMO. It's like, well, we're not getting a franchise out of it. You're going to get to 10 years, but
Nah, they don't even always get the 10 years. They get they usually get 2 years. A lot of games are promised they get their 2 years, and then we'll see. Third and fourth.
And that's just me too. I'm geared more toward the single player games. Like I can always see like, oh man, this could have been great as a single player game. And then some it's like, yeah, it was probably better as a co-op. But I feel like that's what they should do.
You know me, I've loved co-op games since the beginning. I remember the first time I played a co-op game with one person full on, and that was you. Nigga, we was playing Resistance like it wasn't nobody's business. That shit was fun as hell.
Yeah,
playing Resistance, the first one. And then
Seems that Krieg has unfinished business in this memory. Go see if you can help him.
I guess I never thanked you for getting us out of that nightmare lab.
No cake for dead birthdays. What with the show?
Fair enough. Time to put the final touch on that statue.
Oh, that shit is funny.
People are goofy, man.
Alright, let's defeat all the enemies, guys. Oh shit, what's going on here? Oh, they just spawning up everywhere. Shit.
Krieg, what's wrong?
Who the fuck is y'all? Oh, I gotta defend these people. I'm tripping. Y'all motherfuckers back up.
And it's mad. Bloodstorms for the quarry.
These lasers ain't shit. Back up. You did. Damn, 2 birds, 1 stone. My aim is amazing. Yo, where's that beam that's up here? I see it. Beaming, but where are you at? Dead, bro.
I won't let it happen.
Protected. Listen, you have to keep going without us. You have to fight this thing. We'll join you if we can. Eat the savagery out of your lungs!
Is that Krieg down there?
Triple resolve. Put that in my bank. That's gonna be a move right there. For this build, when I get done with this other piece. God dang.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying as hell. He's not tanky. It's just you have to shoot his head.
You know, boss fight.
Yeah, hopefully the last one. I think it should have ended with Benedict. That would have made more sense. I mean, yeah, every psycho has to deal with rage, but we're fighting a giant, like primitive version of, I guess, him. But killing Benedict, I mean, he's the one that made you psycho from the jump. You basically was getting operated and tortured for hours. I swear though, when they went through this little flashback, that looked like that little girl that died in the DLC with Gage. That this detective, you were helping him put together his past because his memories were gone. No shit. Oh fuck, that's why you don't stay up there when he does that. That is busted. He is pretty annoying for the weapons I have, though, we'll say. Oh, shit. I should be moving. I also think it'd be better for me to run face cast, too, because I can't really grasp anything here.
Oh, wait, was that the... I got a lot of fucking poison on this shit.
That is exactly why I need to level up Remnant. I think it was a mistake. I'm gonna have to respec. It just chunked him for so much, man. And then just thinking about the constant punishing dragon. I probably would have just hit him for like a fucking 55 million. Oh shit, that hurt. What grenades am I running? Yeah, this should be the last one though. Hopefully, hopefully. 'Cause I'm kinda getting hungry. That was horrible. Get out of here, you fake ass Zeus. I need him to spawn another ad. Oh, there he is. He has one out. Fuck. What's he doing now?
But all its rage is focused on you. The wailing doesn't exist. This isn't over yet, Volkov. Get ready. We'll do what we can to help.
Oh, he's giant now. Yeah, he's even larger than he was before. Before he was like just something towering over you, walking around the map chasing you. Now he's like, he's as big as Galactus, some shit like that, basically. Yeah, not actually. You mean because you know that dude can get like really fucking big, but you mean he's like towering over you. Like those classic bosses in those games where you can only punch at their stomach, but they're towering over you. Yeah. Like Mysterio in that PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game. Yeah. It's absolutely insane thinking about. If I die, I'm dropping the level again because I do not want to refight this guy again. He's very, very like weakened where I'm at in the fight, but like I'm fucking killing him with a pistol because that's my only really good ranged gun right now. Kind of scared to get close to him and even use my action skill because fuck, I don't know how much damage I can actually take from his melees. I've been trying to avoid him. Shit, man. You do damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh shit, what is that? Wow. This boy just shot rainbows out of his chest and killed me. Are you serious? This is what I'm dying by? Rainbow. That's exactly what just happened. I just got killed by fucking rainbows. Fucking terrific. Yeah, I had enough of the Krieg DLC.
I seen you got the 64.
What do you mean?
You started 61 level?
Yeah, I'm 65, I think now. I'm already at the level cap, yeah. I think I should have went with the blue orb for sure, because I know Remnant hits hard. I just thought it would have been nice to have some more melee. I'm gonna take this dude out and be done with this DLC. The horrible thing is how your damage stats carry over, because you know how I told you can spec into 2 different trees for survivability and stuff. You would think if you purely kept specking in the damage, you would do so much at some point where it's like you're practically steamrolling through everybody. But it doesn't work that way. Like you get the percentages to. I'm pretty sure Brandon has like 400 or 500 skill points, and I still have more DPS than him. And he doesn't have any more survivability than I do, even though he actually spec'd into the survivability stuff. That's why I was like, man, that survivability shit's a fucking feels like a scam and a waste of your skill points. Like, shield recovery doesn't mean you survive a one-shot. It means if they almost one-shotted you and you have some health left, you have a more likely chance of getting your health back. But I want something that's going to straight up stop a one-shot. I'm not trying to care about recovering and shit. I make the fight as fast as possible. And the mayhem levels, I guess, really nerf your statistics down a lot, though, because they raise the enemies up pretty high, even though they offer you some buffs in return. But it don't equal out to be the same. Oh god! Oh, I had to jump onto the platform right there. Ooh, that hurt.
Nigga, I just took out a horde of enemies. It kept refreshing my Veil of Shadows because so many of them yellow shits kept popping up when I killed them.
Okay, good. That canceled them out. I'm gonna have to sit through that cutscene again, aren't I? Or will it just skip through it? Please skip through it. Oh, I didn't skip through it. I might have to use my Krakatoa. That would actually be a good chance to, or a good time for that gun to come out. Where is my Krakatoa? Oh, here it is. Because I ain't about to hit him with a law bullet. That's not about to happen. Boy's too far away. Oh hell yeah, that was definitely the way I should have went. I did so much damage off of that first reload. Ooh shit, that hurt.
That thing was holding this place together. He's right.
Ah, that nigga Thor got taken out.
Go. Loot whatever you can before it fades.
That's what he get. I'm out here trying to get these boxes and shit. Y'all niggas trying to rush through the levels.
They got you over here looting all the exotics as fast as possible before the world collapses.
Oh, Borderlands.
Yeah. I don't even know if they'll be useful because I dropped the mayhem level, but I'm rich as hell, so if I die, I don't care. I have like 11 million and nothing to spend it on, so. Oh.
Once you step into that light, it all disappears. It's all gonna be gone any second now.
I'll definitely have to rerun this with Brandon and Pat. Whenever you get a solid team in here, though, y'all can be practically invincible.
It was everything in us that's rage and violence, and it was reaching for me to change me, like it changed him. He was protecting me from this the whole time. He didn't want to lose me.
Krieg, I am ready to initiate the mind extraction.
No. I think I'm staying here. We've been fighting over the scraps of who we were for so long now. We forgot how to make anything new. But now we can. Let's start right here. Together. You first. What do we need? A bonnet for a fragile face. You swing. All right, here I go. Your turn. Nice. We all lose things. Our pasts, our friends, our minds. But we keep going. Keep fixing ourselves when we break. It may never be perfect.
That's enough for now. Come on in. Tell me about your day.
But we can get close enough.
Oh, he seems to be whole again. But where is the real one? Where's his actual corpse? Maybe in a later expansion we know where he's at.
They leave you on a cliffhanger?
I mean, he's fixed. Him and his psycho sad, they're kind of like annoyed with each other at the beginning of the DLC, but they merge into one person and you no longer see the blue and red, you just see the one Krieg. And they were reshaping his mind, making it better. So it's no longer broken and messed up. So I would imagine the next time you see Krieg, he'll just be himself the way he was. He might still be like bloodthirsty when it comes to combat, but I don't think he'll talk like Psycho Krieg anymore, where he says like all types of random weird shit that doesn't make sense to the average sane person. But yeah. After seeing that last part, though, I'm pretty sure he knows she's dead now, though.